Hello, I'm Jonathan Walker. I spent my working career as a business analyst. When I retired, I put together a series of entertaining and informative talks. Let me show you a few examples to give you a flavour. We're all growing older in life, but how do you know when you're officially old? It's a question we answer in 35 Signs You're Growing Old. The misconception is, as we get older, we become grumpy and our driving skills go downhill. The surprise is the reverse is true. You actually become happier and a better driver. This is a subject that gives us the chance to have a great deal of fun as we look at the facts and fiction behind growing older. If you're not happy at the prospect, don't worry. You're not alone on that score. But at least when you get older, you're more sensible and you can set an example for the young. Or then again, perhaps not. And if you do think you're becoming grumpier, there's a chance to find out. Have you ever wondered what makes the British British? It's a subject we explore in the talk, Being British. We look at the peculiarities of us Brits, from the choice of the individuals we choose to run our country, to the way the Brits lead the world in defining style, to British stoicism and our love of rising to the challenge, to our love of queuing and the rules to which you must abide, to our eccentric pastimes, and of course, our never-failing obsession with the weather. Why do men and women often do the same thing, but in completely different ways? Men and women, same species, different animals, is the talk that takes a look at the answer. We find out whether the differences between the sexes came about through nurture or nature. And we learn of the differences that exist in areas such as eyesight, hearing, taste, and smell. We now know more about the psychological differences between us that make us the peculiar animals that we are. We learned what women's intuition actually is, and why women can multitask and men can't, and why women can tell when men are lying, and which of the sexes does most of the talking, and the biological reason why, and even why women like shopping and men do not. My talks are a broad spread of entertaining subjects that appeal to all ages in some way. The talks on the 1950s and 1960s give the younger age group a chance to learn about the changes then that affected the lifestyle we have today, and the older age group can take a trip down memory lane. We look at everything from daily life to the way we entertained ourselves, to the world events that made the headlines of the day. Film footage and pictures help bring these periods back to life. I'd love to tell you more about my talks, but time has run out on this Whistle Stop tour, and the list of talks is expanding all the time. A full list is shown on the website. Your guests want to be entertained. Here are talks that would entertain them. I do hope we can put the two together.